everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be sharing a review on The Cold Pursuit by Nancy Mehl. So The Cold Pursuit is a first book in a new Christian mystery suspense, not really romance, at least not in this book, there's no romance. So if you don't like romance, but you like suspense stories, so far in this series, this one has no romance. It's just a friendship between two ex-FBI agents. So this is the first book in the Ryland and Sinclair series. And this is my first introduction to Nancy's books, and I will be definitely picking up the sequel. It's already on my list of books to request for review. So also thank you to Bethany House and Baker Publishing for a copy of this book to read and share with you all, because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. So this book is about two ex-FBI agents, River and Tony. And so they were in the FBI, and they had a huge case going on in the beginning of the book. It's right in the beginning of the book. Well, something happens where the culprit does get captured, but they end up both being injured and traumatized during the event. So unfortunately, one of them has to quit because of medical issues, and the other one pretty much is told that they can't work for the FBI anymore. So they both decide, well, Ryan, the guy, decides, hey, why don't we start a private investigation company? And she's really hesitant on doing that. She's like, we're not going to make any money from that, like, why even start something like that? So he says, come on, let's just give it a try and see where it goes. So they decide to create a company, and their first case is a cold case. Actually goes with the title, I guess. So it's a cold case that happened 4 years ago where this kid disappears and they don't know what happened to him. I believe he was a Christian kid, but all of a sudden during some kind of concert when he went with his friends, he disappears, and he's been missing for 4 years. And the mom is pretty sure that he's dead. She just wants that closure and wants to know what happened to him. So they decide to take her case and pretty much go on pro bono, because, like, especially Ryan's a Christian, and he's like, I just want to help this lady. I want her to have closure for her son. So throughout this book, they're trying to figure out what happened to her son, what's going on. A lot has to do with his school and what's going on with that. So we're trying to figure out what really happened in this book. There are some trigger warnings in this for bullying, as well as I think there's substance abuse in this book, as well as I think there was something else, but right now I can't remember. But I did really enjoy it. Oh, and also mental disorders as well. So, but I really enjoyed it. It was high intense. I listened to the audiobook in less than 24 hours. I really enjoyed it, and it kept me wanting to read faster and faster, because I really enjoyed this story. And there's kind of an underlying mystery as well that kind of went with their case that they came off of. So that's kind of, I feel like, going to be woven into all three books, as I think it's 3 books, as the stories keep going. So they're probably going to be separate mysteries, but there's going to be an underlining mystery as well within these books. I'm excited to see what happens, because this kind of leaves us on not too much of a cliffhanger, but just enough to be like, can we please get the next book as quickly as possible? Which I think does come out in next spring. So I also really enjoyed the faith content and how she wove it into the character stories. I loved how, for some reason, River, wow, names and me do not mix. But River, how she really is against believing in God, because her father was a pastor, and her father ends up having an affair with his secretary and marrying her after he divorces her mom. So she says she doesn't believe in God anymore, but there's a fine line between not believing in God anymore and being very angry with him to, like, want to ignore his existence. I feel like she's headed toward that direction. So, but you see her kind of interacting with God, saying like she's angry with him. You can tell she's more angry with him than, like, not believing that he's real. So I really loved her faith journey. I loved how patient her friend Ryan was, because he was a very strong Christian, and how, he wouldn't push her, but he still encouraged her faith. And he was like, I'm here for you. When you have questions, I'm here for you. And I loved his character, and there could be a romance between them. I don't know yet. We'll have to see in book 2. Right now they're just friends. I didn't really see any romance happening, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So pick up this book. I think you're going to really enjoy it. If you like romantic suspense books or just suspense books in general, I think you'll really enjoy this one. And the cover is stunning. I mean, pick this up soon because it's heading toward fall and winter. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.